Excuse me, Watson.
This looks like we're in fucking red light district right now.
Well,
Welcome to the red light.
if our podcast doesn't take off, I know an easy segue.
I feel like this, he just like was like geeking out, and then he just went.
No, he's not done geeking out. Not what I would have done, Watson.
Is that on?
Yeah. Watson, you're a very interesting dog. Do you have a quote?
I have a drink. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the Odyssey of Man podcast. Today, there is no quote, but I do not condone that you drink, except the fact this one is called The Sandman. I got it because I just started watching that new Netflix show. Well, it's season 2 called The Sandman. I was really into it.
This girl that I'm talking to told me to watch Sandman yesterday.
I feel emasculated that you said that.
Is that what it's from?
Yeah. No, that's not what this is from, but this is called Sandman. It's an aperitif reserve white Porto, served chilled, finest selection from Portugal. It looked nice and high end.
And I'm drinking tequila.
There you go.
Just tequila. And today is episode 8.
Episode 8.
We've been kind of, we both have a off day, so to speak. So we both just spent the past 4 hours swimming in a pool thinking of ideas to talk about today. So we kind of got distracted, and then we're like, wow, this sucks. 2 ADD people cannot come up with a game plan. And then we're like, well, let's just talk about ADD a little. And this will probably change and deviate over the course of this episode.
This episode is the
8th.
Yeah, no, yes.
Proud of that. We got to 8.
8 episodes. This is the I don't give a F whatever episode. I feel like we talked so much today. We probably could have had 5 different podcasts, but basically we'll just talk about what we did today.
Yeah. Well, Pat came over. We last minute he's like, "Hey, do you want to go to Nova Scotia like this week?" And I'm like, "Dude, it's Tuesday." I need a little bit more fucking notice than the end of Tuesday.
A little last minute.
But it's a good idea, and it sounds sexy, so I want to do it. You know, it's like traveling. Sounds fancy. It's supposed to be beautiful. I've never been to Canada. I've been to Europe and all over, but I've never been to Canada. So in theory, we tried to plan a trip, but I think based on Pat's personality and my own, just fucking go for it, right? After all this planning, it's like, it seems doable.
If I've learned anything about being ADD, I will overplan to the point where I end up planning myself out of doing something.
Yeah, you just won't do it. Yep.
So I think right now is what we discussed in the pool, and I feel like could be really cool for the channel, especially for so last week I started a TikTok for this channel, also for the Handsome Haulers thing. We haven't posted to it yet. I'm not really good when it comes to all those little small clip shit, sitting at a computer doing all that stuff. But I feel like I got to get better at it, obviously, if we want this to go somewhere. But
see, I feel like I was born in the wrong era, because I'm like a man used to be able to go and provide for his family and have 2 cars and stay at home wife. You'd come home to a nice clean house, and everyone had their roles, and I fuck with that so hard. You know, they'd go on trips. What did I read? The American road trip is dead. And it started adding up. If a family of 4 wanted to go to a road trip to somewhere, it's at least $300 a night for room and board. Then you have gas. Then you have expenses and food every night. It's by the time you get to your destination, you're already a couple $1,000s in, let alone to actually do the damn thing. And it's now people don't even have family units to take there anymore because nobody's married. And it's I feel like I was born in an era where I just want to go wake up in the morning, be that guy who has like a bar or a business and just do my job and be like, yeah, that's mine, and I live comfortably, and we get to go on a few vacations a year, and I have a little bit of flexible schedule. I don't think that's too much to ask.
I'd rather commit suicide, but not that we condone commit suicide on this podcast. But I do not want a white picket fence or house.
I don't want a white picket fence. I just want options to be like, yeah, I built this.
I want a steel fence.
I want an underground bunker.
I could settle for that. Imagine I
want a nice filtration system. I want to at least be able to live 3 weeks after the end of the world so I can see everyone else go and be like, okay.
Imagine going on a date, match on Hinge, and you're like, yeah, so you're like, do you own your own house? Well, yeah.
It's complicated.
Kind of. And she's like, comes back, and you have like this little outhouse thing. I was like, yeah, well, this is the way we get to my house.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. You'd use your retina thing. It's like, fuck, it opens.
You go
give it a second. It's the pressure in the chambers. It's changing. We gotta wait.
I don't know if that's a make or break, or she's gonna feel like she's gonna be killed. But we're
going 16 feet underground. I hope you're cool with that. Cell service is a little spotty.
That would be so funny. Oh my gosh.
We got to go down these dark, dark, dark stairs 3 stories, and then we've made it.
We've made it.
If you want to Netflix
it's like the
and
coolest,
chill.
It's like the coolest underground bunker, but it's like the most sketchy
There was I saw somebody on YouTube he lives in England, and he has having trouble getting permits to put an addition on his house. So he said, "Fuck it," and he built an underground bunker, and it's like one of those old school submarine doors latches, and it's hid under a garden gnome statue. And when you go down, it's so artistic. It's all artisan bricks and rugs, and it's beautiful, and it has a filtration system. He's like, yeah, way cheaper than getting all the permits to do it in England. So it's like a dude thinking outside the box. That's his whole YouTube channel, is that underground bunker build.
I could be before that.
Yeah.
But you can't. Buying land up here is paying the butt.
Well, in Massachusetts, they probably give me a grant to build underground housing for illegal immigrants. Be like, yeah, I just fucking built them housing down here.
They're like,
Eversource gave me money to do this.
They'll tax you a majillion if you try to do it for yourself. Yeah. But if you do it for immigrants, they'll be like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, for sure.
The new underground railroad. It's just dude, Jake Mallon's a pioneer.
Can't. We were just, and this is again off topic because it's the ADD podcast. We're just staying in tune with what the title is.
Yeah, we've been trying to have loose leaf game plans on these podcasts, and this one's just going to be
all over the
ebb
place.
And flow.
Ebb and flow. So you were talking about. Wait, hold on. It just went.
Even flow.
The idea just flew into my head and out of my head. So anyway, but no, today, so basically we're sitting at the computer. We're like, all right, 3 things we're going to get done. We're going to plan our posters for our junk removal, which I already built out. I don't know why we have to look at it again. I should just print it.
Should print it. It's done, solidified. We'll print it, ship it.
Yeah. Did the website. Everything's good. It's there's just some tweaks, but you know what? We might as well just try to get some jobs. The other thing,
pick things up and put them down. I want to throw them away.
Well, that's what we're talking. Well, that's what we're talking about today. Is that it's and if we do find anything cool, we could just refurbish it and resell it. But now he's telling me that in Mass, maybe also Rhode Island, you need to have a reseller license for furniture and antiques. It's when I did this 5 to 10 years ago, that was not the case. So now all of a sudden people started making money, and the government's like, all you entrepreneurs, screw you. We don't want you to be entrepreneurs. We're going to hit you with taxes and more licenses that you need to get. It's
and which brings me to another point too. When you try to,
government.
I just feel like a black
government.
I know, so bad. Just
sorry, but seriously,
it's between insurance and government. It's just gross. It's just, you see all these people, you try to be friends with people, and they don't care about it. Dude, why are you stressing out? This is, they don't even some people are just cool with just existing in the rules that are pre-designated.
Look at me. Do I look like I want to exist in the rules? No.
No, I want to take the rules and bend them over.
If you are for the rules and for the government, and it's not even care, Trump, Biden, whatever, all of it's the same thing, as we've recently seen with the Epstein files and bullcrap. It's I just don't want to be a part of it. I'm almost for anarchy at this point. I feel I can't say that on a podcast.
Whatever. I think if they knock on our door, we'll be like, buddy, chill. I don't have the Alchemist cookbook. I don't know how to make pipe bombs. I don't know how to do any of that shit. I'm not a threat. I'm just angry.
Angry. We're
I
all a
guess
bunch
if
of
you
serfs living in like medieval feudalistic society. It's like we're a democracy. No, we're a feudalistic society.
yeah, but the problem I have is like if you go to anybody who doesn't like to deep think, or even that, like I have always wondered why. It's like, why do I have to go to school? Why do I have to get a good job so I can do this, 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 and this, and this? And it's like it's all stressful. And I watched some guy today, and he's like, dude, if I had just, he's like, I didn't want to do any of that. I just wanted to grow up and be a kid, play outside, enjoy my life. And then it's like later in life, if I can't make as much money, but I have more freedom, he's like, dude, you literally, in theory, as far as we know, live one time.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I going to just be like, he was talking about car insurance, but he was like, so I got to pay car insurance $200 a month or $3,000 a year or whatever it is, just so I can drive to my shitty fucking job that I don't even want to pay the bills. He's like, everything that I own, it's like $200 here, $200 here, $200 here, $1,000 here. It's like you're paying all these bills to systems that you don't want to pay to, and you don't have a choice. And like, I always think, where does that come from? Why do those laws exist? And some people are just like, yeah, I don't know. I just fucking pay it because that's how
Just
it is.
do it.
And you're not going to change it by thinking about it. And it's like, well, that's a shitty attitude because nothing ever changed. Nothing ever changes if it never changes. Like if you don't think about it, if you don't question it and ask why is this antiquated system from 40 years ago still a thing? It's like
My thing is, why? When do we become such
we're all just slaves.
weak human beings? Like we were just talking about, because we get hit with the same content on Instagram and whatnot, but it's like there's that meme where you see the upper half is like 2% tax on tea, and we go to Revolutionary War status. That was 1775 era,
76.
76 era, like and
I don't
and
know when it was, but that's when we founded America, so it's probably before that.
yeah, but I want to sound
You were
smart,
right.
so I
Yeah.
did a year before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would look it up, but my phone's over there.
but people are going to war over 2% tax
Scalping people.
on
Guerrilla warfare.
$2 or whatever. But it's like yeah, what they were making per month was like $2. It was like 2% tax. Now we're getting hit with like 40% tax, and it's not just federal income or state
It's
tax.
state too.
Now it's like you need a tax on your car, you got tax on your groceries, you got tax. Then you want to resell something,
Excise,
you're getting
real estate,
it's like
federal, state, income, and then it's if you buy, sell. It's like we were just talking about this. If I go buy a TV for $200, I'm taxed on the TV, and I've already been taxed on the money that I made. So I'm taxed twice. And then if I sell it, which should be rightfully mine, I'm taxed again. Like if I sell it on eBay at the end of the year, if it's over $600, I have to file, I think it's a 1099. I have to do it again. And it's like, who the fuck? What the fuck?
yeah. It's
You
got
know?
me being like, it's like I just
I
feel
get
like
why Wesley Snipes went to jail for tax evasion.
yeah, I get that, but also at the same time, I'm like, do we live in like some crazy matrix that everyone is? I know everyone's like talked about living in the matrix, but it's like we do,
We do.
we
That
do.
movie was a brilliant movie ahead
A-
of its time.
Ahead of its time for sure. Anyone that says otherwise and calls you a conspiracy theorist, I just look at you like you're full, like I don't want to say the R word, but you're stupid. Like
You're
I can't.
retarded.
I
I'll say
don't
it for
want
him.
to talk to you because that's how dumb you are. You haven't done enough research, but I also envy you because of how stupid you
Yeah,
are.
you're ignorant. Ignorance is bliss attitude. But it's like, if they're like, oh, you're a conspiracist, it's also like, maybe I'm wrong.
No, we're not
No,
wrong.
but we're
You're
smart
just
enough.
an idiot. Sorry.
Smart enough to question it. Like,
Yeah.
look at something as simple as the Epstein files. There's this list. We have the list. We can't release it. It's too confidential. When I take presidency, this, that, and the other thing, and then it was, there is no list. And now it's Biden and Barack Obama made the list. And it's like, what? And people are like, well, I get why he's doing it because the implications of it could ruin the world. So you're protecting pedophiles and rapists and these ultra elite wealthy people. They're so above us that you don't even understand.
The other thing is like,
and it's like, oh, well, let's protect them. Don't worry about it.
You also got like both political parties. Like one people's like, yeah, we're gonna get the list. Now all of a sudden, like the right wing MAGA people are like,
oh shit, look at this list. It's a lot of people we like. And
they're like, oh no, and then they're all defending it. Like, and it's like these people that I respected before that were fighting the power on Biden's office. Now they're all submitting. So now technically these people don't matter. They basically just confirmed what I already knew, was that I thought that this people were like, I'm a libertarian. It's like I'm God, family, freedom. It's like, don't mess with my rights. I don't give a shit what you do. But it's like, we now know it's been confirmed that everything's corrupt.
Yes.
And it's like, if you're a Democrat hating Trump and whatnot, you're like, we knew he was going to mess all this up. Cool. But also, you had a shitty president yourself, and Kamala Harris would have been even worse. So it's like, it's like insane to me that you're even like that you're going back and forth ping ponging anymore. Because knowing what we now know, it's like,
you know what's funny is
I
that
hate you. You're dumb. Sorry.
If you like look at government, this is how I look at it. You could just revitalize the whole system. You could literally just shut it down. You could say, okay, here's our new government that, yes, you still have to pay a certain amount of tax or something, but it's fixed.
Yeah,
and
that's
then,
what that Ben Carson guy tried to do. Fixed tax, like 15%.
And then instead, we're gonna use the money, and it should be very transparent. It should be anyone can go on a website or whatever and see, and like you should be able to see tax records and everything. Like, I'm not into that stuff, but some people like want to make sure their money is being spent. They will go and sleuth and do all the homework. It's like it should be transparent. Like, yes, the college, the political education system's corrupt. The Medicare system's corrupt. The government's corrupt, and it's just like we pay all this money to keep this stuff quote unquote going for roads and government and all this stuff, and it's like, where does it go? The government spent FBI spent, I forget what it was something like $45 billion on spy planes. There was 2 of them, and they've never even flown. That's your taxpayer money. $45 billion. If you ever look up a graph how much $1 billion is, like so you can see it with your eyes, you would be astonished. You even look up a million, and
I've
it's
seen
like
that whole graph
yeah,
where it goes from like $1 all the way to $1 billion.
Because the brain can't conceptualize how much
it's
that
so much
is.
crazy. It's crazy, yeah.
And $1 billion gets thrown around so much, like for us to be trillions in debt. I forget what it was. If you were to try to count to a trillion, it said something that would take you like 1,000 years. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a crazy. Yeah. We just live in like, and the craziest time, and but people are just like, well, what can I do about it? And it's like,
not a goddamn thing like this.
Rise up, maybe. But
you
hey, I don't.
What's the movie Wolverine? Red. I don't know. It's like a Korea takes over America or something, or
is it
the Wolverines?
The Wolverine?
No, I don't remember. But it was
Red Dawn.
Red Dawn. The Wolverine.
Bam.
Yeah.
Red Dawn. I've seen that. Yeah, it's crazy. Basically, that's where we're heading, and then we got AI in the background, basically happening.
In a looming civil war.
Man, my head's about to explode.
Everybody's all pussies. There's gonna be no civil war. Everyone's just gonna cry.
So all this makes me want to just have a full-blown freak out. Yes, crypto's on the rise, and that's great for me. Like, my whole life is in crypto, and I could collapse and be worth homeless. And I probably fit the homeless bill well, given the way I look. But maybe I don't, and maybe crypto continues to rise.
Ladies, if you like the homeless look, he doesn't smell like a homeless person.
Yeah.
So
some days, no.
I get it.
No,
that's primal, man.
Primal.
Chat GBT says to ground yourself. So
yeah, I don't wear shoes. I'm not a big fan of shoes. I like being barefoot. And it makes some girls are like, into that, but mostly girls that don't shave their armpits, and I'm not into that. So
I could do with the armpits got to be shaved.
If we're gonna, we should topic jump. Hold on, let's go back to. We're going back to the day of where we're here. So we're all these thoughts and whatnot. We're like, all right, let's just get out of here.
All these emotions.
Nova Scotia, planning it in a few weeks.
We're just gonna go,
but no planning. Maybe not Nova Scotia.
We might not even make it.
We might go. Iceland was looking pretty hot.
Like Lithuania at one point.
I
just said, fuck it, let's go to Portland, Maine.
I'm not.
It doesn't sound as sexy.
It's not as sexy. I feel like getting out of the country is more sexy. Nova Scotia, maybe Iceland. Iceland was a $300 flight.
I feel like Jason Bourne when we try. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Go to exotic places.
Yeah. So, yeah. I feel like if one day we're just like, all right, guys, we decided to go to Nova Scotia, and then all of a sudden, like, last minute, I'm like, all right, guys, we're going to Iceland. Reykjavik, whatever it's called.
Hajavaja.
I can't even pronounce the word, but like, it's never been on the top of my list, but just because it was a 287 flight for 5.5 hours, I'm kind of sold. 5.5 hour flight was same to Portugal, cheaper than Portugal when I went. I was $1,000. This is $300. Sign me up. If that plane goes down, I don't give a shit because the rest of you guys will be stuck here with AI takeover. communists
I
taking
saw something the
over.
other day that he was like,
I don't even know what that was, but
I had ice in my mouth. I couldn't. It was cold, but he was like, the worst case. He was like venting. He's like, the worst case is death. He's like, I don't know why you are so afraid of death. He's like, I'm gonna go back to the void. I didn't care before when I wasn't born, so I won't care then. He's like, I don't want to pay taxes. I don't want to do this shit that you're making me do. And I'm like, I get that. I understand.
Yeah, it's just too much.
As a man, I just want to go out fighting in a battle. Fuck.
I just feel like we
When's the last time you thought of the Roman Empire?
Well, dude, last night, and I kid you not. No, it's not. It's not the Roman Empire. It's better.
For me, it's Greek.
It's the Viking era.
Ooh.
I'm obsessed with the Viking era. And last night I was watching on Prime. I think it's for the second time now. I'm pretty sure I've seen it because I definitely have seen it. I'm watching it for the second time. I thought it was new to me, but then I'm like on episode 4.
This is familiar.
I've definitely seen this before. It's Red Bad. It's the Viking Red Bad from I think it's Norway.
I do that sometimes when I take a gummy. I'm like stoned. I'm like, I've seen this before. It takes me like 3 hours out of 4 hours of the thing. The whole show. I'm like, wait a minute.
I could talk for 3-4 episodes of podcasts on Vikings. Like, talk about a badass culture.
Aliens in space.
There's nothing badass about aliens, but no.
Fuck, dude. What if there's alien Vikings?
Here's the thing with the Vikings, and I know this, again, an ADD podcast, nothing to do with what we're talking about. But all the more better is the Vikings were badass. Yeah, were they pagan lovers? When a lot of them actually
rape and pillage, probably not badass for the people involved.
Yeah,
probably.
But here's the thing with Vikings, though: is Viking people are all like, oh, feminism and like whatnot. Vikings were way before their time. Viking women used to fight with their men. They used to go to battle. Whereas the English that they were fighting at the time, their women were all like locked up in a steeple, somewhere hiding out. Viking women were total badass women. Not only that, they were hot and probably fit and whatnot.
How do you know?
From the shows I watched.
Oh yeah, those are actors. It's like those Viagra commercials.
You don't think anyone is like, you don't think there was good looking people from the most good looking,
nope.
Women nowadays in those Scandinavian countries are some of the best looking women in the world.
It's true.
So you're saying what? Go back 1,000 years, that wasn't this case back then. Maybe
to
our eyes different, but like back then there were probably some.
You know what? I would say I agree with you because, as we know, I don't like any kind of cosmetic fillers or makeup. I like eyeliner,
natural beauty,
but yeah.
And they all would have like long flowing blonde hair that's been like braided.
Word.
And like, dude, so that's what I'm saying. They're all tatted up and they're like,
I fought you in the beginning, but now I'm starting to come around. Yeah, I get it.
It's there. But so like, you watch these shows and it's just like, they're such a fascinating, not only that, they actually like ruled a few dynasties in the English Empire of was it England at the time, the Westminster thing. After, I think it was after Alfred the Great, they had like a line of like 5 kings that came through that were Vikings. So they literally came from another place, took over. Yeah, did they rape and pillage? I mean, that was basically what people did back then. You're just telling me, and like even like the English were like, oh, the barbarians are here, and it's like they're basically raping and pillaging their own people. So it's like,
and like, oh, let's tar and feather these, like heathen people, and like,
you don't want to. You're looking at the negatives. We're looking at the positives.
I thought it was a positive.
The positives are that this society.
I got a few people on my list I'd feather and tar.
What's even crazier about the Viking era or whatever, they came in like around 1850 AD, and like around to like 1066 AD or whatever, somewhere in there, maybe a little longer after. And like, we don't have any information. Like, they didn't write. Everything's in like folklore. Like, they didn't really like record their stuff. So it's like, we don't really know what's true and what's not. And we just know what's been written from the English accounting, like on their fights.
Yeah, and you know what? We don't really know on current day history shit either, because all our facts and all our bullshit.
Well, that's
changed.
true. Now,
so
one day,
we don't like this.
That 20, 30 years from now, they'll be like, yeah, so it's just a conspiracy that there was the files.
100 years from now, Joe Biden was the greatest president ever. It's like, he was George Washington.
I like ice cream. It's like that kid that's like, I like turtles. That was Joe Biden. I like ice cream. It's like 1 minute he was there, like the first year, second year, and third year. He was
barely there.
He was like, oh, What? Ice cream?
I'll shit my pants.
Shake my hand. $150,000 photo take with me. It's like, what the hell, man? Anyway,
I'm focused.
fuck this.
I'm like a fly.
I'm up to perfect health. It's like then we have the government. That was a whole thing. The government telling us that we did a health checkup on Biden, and he's 100% there. He's in better health than he ever has been. Is what they told us. That's literally what they said on CNN. And then literally, then the Trump debate came around, and then they're like, "Whoa, wait a second. We don't know. We did not support Biden in any of this." Because then they were like, "Holy shit, we're actually wrong." Do we even know what anything that they say is true? No, everything is bullshit. It's like, it's like the government. We were saying earlier, the government just prints money. Why can't we just print money? It's like, why is it okay for the government to print money, but we can't print money? It's like, not that I'm trying to start an underground frigging printing money business. I wouldn't know the first thing about it, but I'm sure you can get those tools on eBay.
I used to make fake IDs. How hard can it be?
How hard can it be? All of a sudden, the FBI kicks your door down.
Fuck them. Hey, just so you know, I've grown weed, made liquor, made beer, and fake IDs. And you know what? You know how much money I made? Fucking zero. Zero. But it was fun. It was for educational purposes only.
That's fine.
That's actually true.
That's educational. Education's fine, you know?
I'm not saying I'm going to go fucking make Molotovs and pipe bombs and stuff.
I feel like the more you say that, the more red lists we're getting.
I hope so. Maybe we'll get views.
See, that's why we have this red light setting.
Hey, why did we go from 4 views to 36,000 views?
When I end up on a watch list. How do I? Because I haven't promoted this podcast at all, but I'm like, how do I? And I don't know why I'm doing this. This is me ChatGPTing right here.
You know, I'll just offset our red list FBI stuff with being like how to grow a vagina or whatever. However, people transcend their male to female, whatever. However that works. I'm like how to become a female. They're like, oh, they're just a bunch of fucking. They're okay. They're good guys.
I ChatGPT'd how to promote our podcast. It's the best way of going about that. And basically, it was like the more controversial topics you talk about, the better it is. So, like, the more you're really like putting like the finger into the wrong hole.
Ooh,
wrong. I feel like in my head it was like you're like pushing those buttons. Boop, boop, boop. That's when shit takes off, and people are like, "Oh, I'm intrigued. What are they gonna say next?" Oh, they're talking controversial. Yeah, it's like pirate up. If you want to talk about the pirates, let's talk about now. Black Sails, like I said, episode 1 or 2. Black Sails, great show. Pirates.
Maybe if we get enough algorithmic research, it'll just start piping our shit all over the place. ICE is bad, and then I'll just take a second and be like, ICE is the best thing to ever happen to us, and I'll be like, illegal immigrants are evil. Illegal immigrants are great, and it's gonna be like sending our shit all over the place.
You ever like search YouTube and it's like if I'm like trying to learn about crypto, first thing is I have a set group of people I follow, but their headlines are always different. So like you'll look at the YouTube like clip of the cover of the video and it'll be like crypto crash coming, sell everything now. It literally says that in like the freaking cover photo. Then you watch the hour video and it has nothing to do with crypto crash coming and selling. It's literally just for you to click on it and watch it all the way in. You're like, wait a second. So there is no crypto crash coming.
I'll take the hit on this one. I'll just admit it. There'll be like some that I'll see and there'll be like a scantily clad woman as the header or something, like with their, they look smart, you know what I mean? And I'll click on it and that never pops up once. And I'm like, what the fuck?
That's basically, it's like false advertising and it's just like, damn, you got me. But hey, at least I learned,
You got my male brain. You got me. I was like, I just watched 15 minutes of nonsense to see some cans.
I think all our cover videos it's not just us sitting under this like red, purple, green, whatever light we have when it's going, but like
you the pirate thing.
I'm just gonna put like we support no guns and we support illegal immigration, and we also support
I want to grow a vagina.
Illegal immigrants selling fentanyl to our kids in the streets and murdering people. And we'll say that, and then people will love us, but then they'll watch our shit and they'll be like, wait a second. We've been bamboozled.
It's gonna be like, oh, we're starting a GoFundMe for the MS-13 member who got arrested for killing someone, and they're like, oh my god, I have to donate. And then they watch this. Wait a minute, these are just conservative lunatics. This haberdashery cannot stand.
We support people killing people on our streets. Our kids are in school. We want to legalize guns, but these guys are coming over with guns with them.
You can't own a suppressor, but they can.
They can shoot your kids at school. It's okay.
Your kid shouldn't have been there that day.
Should have stayed home. They were talking about Trump that day.
Yeah.
They said pledge
You
allegiance.
shouldn't have questioned.
We don't pledge allegiance to the American flag. We take a kneel.
You roll out a rug and praise Allah.
We're standing up for our rights by taking a knee.
It's just kind of, you know what it is? I think at the end of the day, I get so frustrated because the world is just so fucking ridiculous.
It's so insane.
And then you get all these people who are like so gung-ho about all of it. Like, well, that's what we do because we're a civilized nation. It's like, you guys are fucking morons. Look, this is so stupid. The whole thing is asinine. Why do we pay taxes? Why do we do that? Because they said so.
I don't even feel like we live. I don't feel like
since COVID, we are now in a matrix.
I hope when I'm 60, I look back and I was like, yeah, that was some crazy shit times. Because it was like, it's like everything that we're going through is just one most absolutely insane thing after another. And I was guilty. Like, I'm commenting on all these like different stories and whatnot. It's like, yeah, but also it's like I don't really like take sides per se. But I was voting for the Conservative Party, but they're just as batshit crazy as the Democrat Party. So it's like,
I saw a theory that was like, oh, since COVID, the reason this is really out there is like, since COVID, the reason it's felt like a parallel universe is because all the quantum computing that we have and all the quantum research is actually like something about quantum physics and pulling from alternative universes or something. It's like, oh, the reason it feels fake is because it is.
Yeah,
and all crazy. And I'm like,
no, I saw a video that said in 2019 the world actually ended.
Yeah, and it's
we're all just a clip of a memory.
Like, yeah, we're like echoes. At first, I'm like, this is insane.
I don't know if I believe
you guys
that,
are crazy.
Maybe. I mean,
and I'm like, you know what?
Nuts.
I'm ready to believe that because this shit cannot be real life.
It can't be.
Every week, it's like something different, or it's like, oh no, the truth is almost uncovered. We bombed this place, or it's like, hey, they're gonna figure something out. Everyone gets a check. You know, it's all this stuff to take your mind off of things from seeing the truth in it. And everyone falls for it every fucking time.
Every time.
And I'm like, dude, this cannot be real.
What was it? During World War III, I watched the video. It was like, yeah, they passed all these bills that
World
like...
War II?
World War III that just happened. They said, when everyone was... I even was like, yeah, we're probably heading into World War... I was like on a story being like, yeah, we're probably heading into World War III soon. It's like, that was like a 2-week span where we thought we were going to World War III. That was probably not going to happen. Basically the world would cease to exist if we went to a World War III.
It would.
I don't know.
Instantly.
I don't think people necessarily want that. There's not going to be... That'll be like some Mad Max shit if we end in that. And that's not good for business. But
I would say, if I didn't have Harper, if I didn't have a daughter, I could not give a flying fuck if the world ended. I really couldn't. It's so preposterous. Like, when you sit there... you can't speak for everyone's situation, but me personally, when I'm put in a position where I have to get up every fucking day at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning and go to a fucking job that I don't like, then I get taxed.
Wait, you're recording, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Half the stuff. Why?
You're sure?
Positive.
We could be just talking to a phone.
Imagine.
Not hit record.
Well, we technically are either way, but I definitely...
I'm going to double check. You keep talking.
Okay, but I pressed it. I know it is.
I'm just making sure. It feels weird if we're just sitting here. Oh, yeah.
I told you. Fucking second guess me.
We're at 33 minutes.
Who am I, you know?
Who am I? That's it. See, that was...
Why are we here?
ADD moment. We're talking about something crazy and in depth, and I'm like, shit, wait, are we recording?
Well, you know what?
That would be an ADD moment to not hit record.
I wouldn't... Yeah, I've done it. But, you know, the world is fucking crazy, and that's
why I just need to get away. But it's not just the world being crazy. My family right now is crazy. So it's like I just want to get away.
The micro and macro.
I'd rather go into debt traveling, and like, I mean, being in debt sucks. I pulled myself.
There's a part of me that just wants to close up all my shit and just chill until I run out of money. I genuinely am just like, who cares? Oh, Jake, this, Jake, that, Jake. Nobody, fuck you. You know, it's like, I just want to do me. Whatever that looks like. Everyone's got something to say about somebody else, and it's like, who fucking cares? I don't.
Don't care.
I don't. When I see people, it's like I'll post stuff on Instagram, and like, I care about it. I don't care if anyone else cares about it. And then other people will post like these things where their life looks so brilliant and fake. Like they're like, oh, I'm eating oysters here, and I'm all this, and I'm doing this here, and I got engaged, and all this stuff. And it's like, Nobody fucking cares. Nobody fucking cares about you.
That should be the title of our next podcast.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking cares.
Nobody fucking cares.
Nobody fucking cares.
And that if everyone was just real and honest, like
Nobody
if
would fucking
everyone
care.
if everyone was like, hey, we don't give a fuck about anyone else, but you know what we do all have in common? We're all tired of being taxed to death and pretending that we're all like making it and we're all not on the verge of breakdowns every day. Because like there's like this low level thing going on in the background. You might not be having an existential crisis, but there's like this pressure in the back of everyone that it's like
What's
you have to
retirement
commit.
gonna look like?
Yeah, I have to pay these bills. I know they're coming. I have to show up to my job. I can't take too many days off. I only get a certain amount of vacations a year. All this stuff, and it's like people did not used to work like this. And you could argue, well, Jake, that's not true. A lot of people used to work in factories and they used to have a lot of
But you
bad
know what's
jobs. And
wild?
it's like,
You know
yeah, but
what's
they
wild?
made a comfortable living.
If we got a group from this podcast of 10 people together and said, let's fuck it, let's get out, let's just get land, build a little community, we'll
commune.
homeschool our kids. We did a commune. You know what would happen if we did that? This is how free we are. If we were to do a commune like out in the middle of the country somewhere, basically they become knocking on our door basically as we're some kind of cult, being like, you can't be doing this. We'd be hit with all these regulations and shit, being sued for all sorts of certain things. It's like, you can't just go and do that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, It's like they'd be coming after us. It's like we'd be like friggin' what was that cult? I mean, yeah, that cult was,
I was trying to think of it.
The Waco shit. Yeah, that
he was banging a lot of them, and he got a ton of them pregnant. And it was kind of
all the women were his wives, and all the guys they're all beta males.
That's too much
like,
fucking work.
That's craziness right there, straight up. First off, having one wife,
he said it, not
is
me,
enough.
but yeah.
But you're having 10 wives to 20 wives. I mean, I don't know.
But all I know is like a lot of people see it's hard to have a conversation like us being in Rhode Island, Massachusetts line, right? I can't explain to someone like my cousin is super liberal to the point where like insanity, like completely brazen. I'm like, I should be able to own an AR-15 in Massachusetts. He's like, no, AR-15s kill people. I'm like, guns kill people. Yeah, people kill people with guns,
drugs, all that other shit. Cars kill people.
Why can't I have the most? Well, like, and then
tobacco kills more people.
I watched
than guns
reviews
do.
on YouTube, and he's like, if you need something for home defense, I recommend an AR-15 because standard mags are 30 rounds, and they're proven to do well against intruders. It's like, why can't I have that conversation? And that's like, you shouldn't want to kill anybody if they break in your house. You just let them take what they want and hide in your little safe room. It's like, oh, fuck yourself. Like, if someone breaks into my house, I'm dumping rounds into them. I am.
That's up here. I don't have a house for anyone to break in, but I do have guns, so it's like, but that's up
people
here.
Like, oh, they never find anybody. They wouldn't stop finding pieces of you.
Everyone I play Call of Duty with, they're all like south. They're like Kentucky, Mississippi, Georgia. I honestly feel like they're more free in the south than we are in the north. There's less regulate. Like, you want to start a business, there's like less laws and shit. It's like less taxes. Texas doesn't have like an income tax or property tax. I don't know. But like all these southern areas, I almost feel like it's more free in these states. And it's like we're all restricted up here, but like down there, it's like you can own any gun you want. It's like you want to go and buy like 5 guns a day, you can buy 5 guns a day. You want
to buy a short barrel shotgun with a suppressor? Sure, get fingerprinted and pay $200.
Virginia is super thing. I knew a person, not a friend, that, I mean, Virginia's pretty whatever. He prints ghost guns, and guess what? They're illegal in Virginia, but they're illegal up here. You can 3D print a freaking pistol. Think about that. It's like insane to me.
Well, you should 3D print a fucking man card, you fucking pussies.
3D print man card. Yeah, dude. I don't even
For an Odyssey of Man, you want some advice? Grow a pair of fucking balls. Anyway. Yeah.
Grow a pair.
And if you're a woman, you have the option to do that now, too. It's wild. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not for that, but
I'm not either. I mean, I don't care. Just don't.
Unless you're Asian and you're wicked hot, then I'm okay. No,
then it's like for science. We talked about this today. It's like one with huge cans. You're beautiful. I'm like, well, for science.
I know. I just got back from Thailand. I did not see any ladyboys.
They're there,
but they are there. They're hidden.
They're in abundance.
And the thing is, here in America, we'll have like some dude with a beard wearing a dress and a bra, and it's like,
I'm a woman.
I'm a woman. And it's like,
pretty sure it's false.
You're like, I have no freaking clue if that's a guy or a girl. And it's scary.
Oh, yeah, it is. There it is.
I'll tell you, if there was an interaction, I am not telling you about it. I'm not saying there was.
I didn't go to Thailand, so I can assure you that's Hasn't happened to me.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah.
Anyway, I did match with a girl the other day on she was smoke show, Facebook dating.
Facebook dating.
But I was swiping through fast, like, oh, cute, 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 not
Damn.
cute, not cute, not cute. And she matched back, and I'm like, oh, sweet. In the profile, it's like trans model. I'm like, damn it! She was hot, or he was hot.
He was hot. Yeah. It
She was hot.
gets complicated. It gets complicated.
I'm not into it, but I'm also like being like,
it's getting so
at least
realistic.
they had the decency to put it in their profile. I'm a trans, and it's like, what if we go into a period where they don't have the decency to put that in? And then you're like,
I guess if I don't know, I mean, ignorance is bliss, right? It's like,
ignorance is bliss.
I guess
there should be telling signs, but who knows?
No, it's like if they
post operation.
Yeah, it's like this feels nice. I don't know. Don't tell me. Don't all of a sudden go, yeah. Anyway, it's like you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we just went to dark area.
You look like you look like
light. This is messing with me.
Yeah.
No, but for real though, it's freaking Matrix crazy ass times, dude. Anyway,
that was our ADHD episode.
We
just wanted to spit off some shit. We're so tired of just coming up with ideas, and it's like,
dude, it sucks. We get you. We just want people to know, like, damn, if you don't believe in what we're talking about, I feel sorry for you. I'm going to name this
the ADD Madness episode. The ADHD Madness episode.
If you do get what you're talking about, whatever, it's like you understand and relate to what we're saying.
And I don't care if you like, subscribe, or any of those things.
Yeah, we don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit about you.
I ain't give a shit about you.
You're just watching this because you're jelly. Outside. You're just jelly.
Yeah.
But we're going to go, we're going to a fair today, and
I feel like we should shoot one more podcast.
Well, you want to? I'm tired.
30 minutes. That's all we need. I just do it on crypto. I don't have crypto. That's all. I'm the crypto guy. You're not the crypto guy. So should I just sit out then? No, you would talk with me about asking questions about stuff. I don't have questions. Why don't you take money out of crypto so we can go to Amsterdam? Can't. Maybe we could retire after this push. Who knows?